Okay, unsaddling your horse. We've got all of our cinches unbuckled. We've got the breast collar put away. We're ready to move to the other side and put your cinches up. Okay? Moving to the other side, I want to, now that the saddle is not attached at all, it's just sitting up on him, I want to try to keep a hand on that saddle and stay pretty close to it in case he jumps around over here, starts to move, and that saddle would slip off. Land on the dirt, spook him, he jumps on it, tears my saddle up, and it's just a bad situation. So I want to keep pretty close to that saddle as I move around. So I'm going to move around him close to him. Stay close, keep your hand up here on him so he knows where you're located, and we're going to stay close as we move around him. That way you're close enough to him that he can't get a full range of motion to kick you. If he gets upset or moves or wants to kick, it's going to end up just being a kind of a nudging, just nudging you with his hip. Okay, so stay close, keep a hand on him to let him know that you're there, and that way you'll be close enough to hang on to your saddle if he moves quickly or the saddle starts to slip off. Now he's kind of tight here up against the fence, so I'm going to ask him to step away. Just going to put a little pressure here just behind the cinch and ask him to swing his hind around. We've already built in that cue for moving away from pressure, move away from your leg. So I should be able to use that cue to ask him to swing on around. And we'll just swing him on around the other side here where you can see everything. Okay, so on this side, we've got the cinches hanging down. Well, we sure don't want to take the saddle off like that with them hanging down, dragging through the dirt. Some people would just take them and throw them over the saddle, and that's all right, but usually what happens with that is as you're taking the saddle off and as you start to carry it to the tack room, that happens. And then you end up tripping over your cinches as they fall off with the saddle. Okay, so most saddles have a cinch keeper. It could be behind the seat or it could be up here on the pommel. On my saddles, I like to have a latigo on both sides, so I don't use an offside billet. So I have a latigo keeper on the pommel on both sides of the saddle. So my cinch keeper is behind the seat here. For the front and the back cinch, putting those away, you're going to hang the back cinch buckle on the front cinch tongue, just like that. Okay? And then turn the front cinch around to face the horse, and then the leather of the cinch keeper goes through the cinch ring, and then the tongue goes in the slot. Okay? Now you've got both your cinches hung up, out of the way. You're ready to take your saddle off.